going to impact the Earth, like mess with the tides? No. It has
No,
no
it's
effect
fine.
on any brand of laundry detergent whatsoever. What? Superman saves
Tides, because the tidal launch. Okay. Hey guys, my name's Ann, and this reaction is the Superman for the Quest for Peace pitch meeting, and finally we reached the end of the Christopher Reeve saga in Superman, and it was a hell of a journey. Started off real high and slowly kind of got worse and worse. But you'll be surprised about how I feel about this one, because honestly, I don't think this is as bad as everyone says it is. But before we get into all that, though, please check all of those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, the Pitching Mini link and Ryan's personal channel. They're both great ways to support him. And a great and easy way to support me is to go right below this video and click all those buttons down there, because now I'll let you see future reactions that I do, but also for my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
So, you have a new Superman movie for me?
Yep.
Yes, sir, I do. Now, people didn't really seem to like the last one, and I think I know why. Is it because it was essentially a slapstick comedy and Richard Pryor was the main character for some reason? No, it's because Lex Luthor wasn't in it. Oh, good, okay.
Oh, yeah, totally, that was it. It wasn't Richard Pryor at all. Good. I'm glad we got cleared that up.
Yeah, so Lex is back, and he's gonna bust out of prison again. Oh, how does he get out this time? Well, his funky nephew Lenny gets 2 prison guards to go inside his cool car, which he then remote controls to drive off a cliff. So they
I forgot John Cryer was actually in this, and from the looks of him, he looks like he's straight out of the 1950s, especially with the music that was being played in the car. I feel like he came back from the future with Marty.
Out of there. Oh, very sneaky. And so what's going on with Superman? Well, sir, a child is going to pressure him into getting involved in international geopolitics. What? Yeah, see, this little kid says that Superman should get rid of all the nukes, and because the Daily Planet gets purchased and turned into a tabloid, they run with the story. Oh, so Superman kind of has to get involved? Exactly. Yep. And because Superman's all torn up about this, he decides to reveal his secret identity to Lois again and fly her around. Oh, right, because he kissed her and made her forget his identity in Superman 2. That's right. Sure. So she makes him feel a lot more confident that he's gonna do the right thing. Wow, well, it's gonna be nice to have her support with his big secret. Oh, no, nope. He kisses her again and wipes her memory once more.
Bye-bye!
Well, that seems kind of messed up. No, it doesn't. Oh, okay. So then he scoops up all the planets.
I love how he's told, oh, no, it's not messed up at all.
Nukes and puts them into a giant
completely
space
changes his
net,
opinion.
which is a thing he has access to. Yes, and then he launches that into the sun, which puts an end to the threat of nuclear war. What's to stop all the nations from making more nukes? Hey, shut up, but then the fact that Superman did that actually plays into Lex Luthor's evil plan. Yeah, what's his plan? Well, he and his nephew go to this museum that has a strand of Superman's hair on display, showing that it's so strong it can hold up to 1,000 pounds, right? Okay. So they cut the hair and steal it for themselves. Well, how are they able to just cut through super strong hair? By doing it. That works.
Just doing it.
Use that to create a genetic matrix. What's that? A computery thing. That's all the explanation I need. Yep. That's the 1980s.
Yeah, me too.
It sure is, sir. So then they get Superman to unknowingly throw that into the sun, which of course creates life. Oh, it does? Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
Called Nuclear Man, and he is evil. Why? Because. Got it. But meanwhile, Superman's dealing with a wacky sitcom situation. What do you mean? He freaking agreed to a double date where he has to be both Clark and Superman.
I actually love this part.
Why would he agree to that? Hijinks. Oh, sick. So who are the ladies? Well, there's Lois, and then there's Lacey, who's the daughter of the guy who bought the Daily Planet, and she really likes Clark. Ew. But then he has to leave the date because he's got to go fight Nuclear Man, who wants to destroy him real bad. Why does Nuclear Man want to destroy him? Because that's what he wants to do. So
that is what he wants to do, because that's what Lex wants him to do.
This big old fight, and Nuclear Man destroys a bunch of stuff like the Great Wall of China, which Superman now has to fix. Yikes. Well, that's going to be a tough one to put back together. Actually it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, he uses his Great Wall of China rebuilding vision power, and so that does the trick nicely. Well, thank God he had that specific superpower. Yeah, I know, right?
Very, very convenient powers.
And then Nuclear Man also makes a volcano erupt, so Superman has to cut the top off a mountain to plug that up. Wouldn't that just create more pressure inside the volcano? No, it's like covering a boiling pot. That just stops the process and cools it off.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Not how that works. Well,
No,
listen,
it's not.
sir, that explains why all my houses have burned down. So then Nuclear Man scratches Superman with his fancy little nails, and that makes him sick. Oh no. Yeah, but Superman has a crystal that'll make him feel better, so he uses that crystal to make himself feel better. Smart move. Good use of the crystal that makes him feel better. Oh yeah, but then Nuclear Man sees a photo of Lacey, so he's obsessed with her now. Becoming obsessed with a random woman you've only seen a picture of once is tight. Yeah.
No.
What does he do? Well, he heads to the Daily Planet and asks Superman, where is the woman? And Superman's like, you'll never find her. How does he even know who this guy's talking about? Unclear. So then Superman puts him in an elevator, which deactivates him because if there's not direct sun on him, he loses his power. Oh, okay. And he flies him to the moon, but now that he's in space, the sun can shine on him through a little crack in the elevator, so he gets his power back. Well, the sun also reaches the Earth. You don't have to be in space for it to hit you. Hey, shut up again. So then they have a big old fight, and Nuclear Man goes to get Lacey and brings her up into space. Oh, so she dies? No.
Nope.
How? By living.
I
guess
don't
that makes
know.
sense. She can't have died if she is living. And then Superman's gonna think of something real clever. He's gonna push the moon in front of the sun to block it out. Isn't that gonna impact the Earth, like mess with the tides? No. It has no
it's
effect
fine.
on any brand of laundry detergent whatsoever. What? So then Superman saves
Tides, because the tide a lot. Okay.
Lacey and drops Nuclear Man into a power plant. Oh, wow. And then he gives a big old public speech about world peace and drops Lex and Lenny off in prison. Amazing.
That's a nice
So what do you
speech.
think? Well, it sounds like a movie, you know. Did you have
It
anybody
does.
in mind to play that Lenny Luthor character? Oh, I don't know. I mean, someone who's just the opposite of Lex Luthor. Someone you could never see playing Lex Luthor.
Yeah, never, ever seen it. And many years later, it comes full circle. I love it. I absolutely love it. As I stated at the very beginning, I did not think this movie was as bad as everyone was thinking it was. I actually enjoyed lots of it. I enjoyed the fight on the moon. That was pretty awesome. The whole switching between Clark and Superman, finding ways to make it make sense was really, really fun. But there were other times, again, with Nuclear Man, he was very dull, very one-dimensional, very much, oh, I'm going to kill Superman. I'm going to do everything I can to kill Superman. And that was just kind of it. And some of the effects were really weird as well. It just didn't really age well, I guess you could say. There were just bits and pieces where you could just see it. And then there was the fact of the woman being able to breathe in space. What the hell? Come on. I mean, I know it's the 1980s, but we know then that people cannot breathe in space. And then he proceeds to block the sun with the moon. And then she's falling. And, you know, it feels like that would harm her more than do good for her. Again, she probably should have been dead by that point, but I kind of digress as far as that goes. Love the speech at the end. Felt very much like how things are to get today. Felt very relevant. It's kind of been relevant since then, and it'll probably be relevant for a very long time. Now, this is certainly not Superman's best movie, far from it. But it's definitely better than the third one. But that will do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Superman 4? Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check all those links I have for you down in the description below. Then lastly, and most importantly, I'm going to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon. Cruising, Wolverine310, Kester Kronich, Raymond Bright, Joshy, Chris Curtis, Ann Perry, Foss Coffany, Misa2, Lily the Snoopy Fan, Lauren, Jenny the Swifty, Allison the Aesthetic Girl, Fleet Street Vicomp, Emily the Flower Lover, Steffi, Misa3, Arrow Hamster, Inca Linquist, Aubrey the Charlie Brown Lover, Thomas Shawanowit, Carter Resnick, Noah Mowdy, Camu Bethia, Sam Nang, NB Cardall, and Chris. And if you two would like to have a shout out, and then each and every one of my videos, please head over to patreon.com/Reactor for more. And I'll see you guys next time.